talk about this really quick. So Hannah just had a pretty crazy detoxing experience where she was shocked about how many toxins came out of her body. She did an ionic foot detox. And, her first thought was like, my gosh, am I completely toxic? Maybe we've gone to our doctor or, some sort of alternative health medicine person, and you do some sort of blood test or all these tests, and it's like, oh my gosh, your adrenals are failing, and there's all these things that come up, and you're like, okay, there's a couple different things you could do, different ways that you can react to a health scare. So number one is the overwhelm and shutdown response. Like, it's too much. I don't even know where to start. I feel depressed. And you just shut down and you do nothing. I've definitely felt in that place before. The second thing, that another reaction, is the obsessive, like, fix it mode, where you're like, okay, I have to change everything now. I have to do all these detoxes. I must do all the supplements. I need to cut out every single bad food. And you go basically like balls to wall, go crazy, obsessing and trying to fix everything about your health. And then the third approach is the balanced or add-in approach, which is Hannah and I's approach. Hannah and I are eating psychology and diet recovery coaches. We're experts in mind-body nutrition. We love health and are obsessed with health, but in a healthy, balanced way rather than an obsessive and restrictive way. We have a one step at a time approach. We don't do extremes, and there's no all or nothing thinking to our approach. So here's why that like obsessive fix-it mode doesn't work, right? Where you're like, I'm going to change everything now. I'm going to totally overhaul my life. I'm going to never eat sugar again. Here's why it doesn't work. When people go all in and they do all these drastic changes, a lot of times they burn out, right? It doesn't last for very long. 98% of people that lose weight on a restrictive weight loss kind of diet or lifestyle or whatever it is, 98% of those people gain the weight back within 1 to 2 years. So when you go into that all or nothing thinking, you shut down and then nothing changes because you get overwhelmed. The better way to heal and feel better is small, sustainable steps. So I'm going to tell you a little about my story with detoxing. That was a definite obsessive fix-it mode. So I, many years ago, had tried to do like the Whole30, and I remember thinking like this was going to save my life. I read the book and I was just like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is going to heal me. I'm going to like lose all this weight. I'm going to finally be perfectly healthy. So I did the Whole30, I did the whole thing. But after that, like, I just felt like I kind of started binging again. Like, I made it through the Whole30. I was obsessed with, like, I was constantly on Pinterest, like, looking up recipes on how to, like, make things without sugar, and I was, like, crazy about it. And I think where it became unhealthy was that I couldn't even have, like, one little corn chip. Like, we went to a restaurant and I would be like, is there corn in these chips? And if I had, like, one little corn chip, I'd, like, absolutely lose my mind, freak out, obsessing over how I'm no longer in detox mode and I need to start over the Whole30, right? That's not healthy. Like, okay, so do we really need to cleanse our bodies? I don't know. I think that's why we have kidneys. Our bodies have a natural built-in detoxification system. Now, if you feel better, like you want to drink some lemon water, you want to like add in some detox powder, go for it. I think it's probably a waste of money. But in our approach, when you add things in, let's say you're like, I really need to eat more vegetables. Like I've just been eating way too much fast food and I've been eating way too much sugar. Cool, no problem. Add in some vegetables, add in some bone broth, add in things you would normally do on a detox, but don't make it so restrictive. Again, it's not going to last. So my problem was that a lot of my behaviors that started with detoxing and Whole30 became very much like orthorexia. And orthorexia is an obsession with eating clean foods. It's an eating disorder. I already had bulimia. I already had eating disorders. And so orthorexia is basically an unhealthy obsession with eating pure or clean food. And the irony is that the more I was obsessed, the crazier I felt around food. If I had a cheat meal, it would turn into a weekend-long binge fest because I felt so deprived. And the thing is you don't have to live like this. Health isn't about extremes. It's about balance. And that's what we teach. So if you've ever felt stuck in this cycle between extremes and like just saying F it, please like send us a personal message, comment below this video for coaching, and let's build a sustainable, happy relationship with food where there's no guilt, there's no obsession, and we can start with small, manageable changes. Getting support and having a coach is way better than trying to do it alone because it's really overwhelming. So if you've ever felt overwhelmed with your health, we see you and you don't have to do this alone. So we specialize in realistic, stress-free coaching that helps you improve your health without food obsession, without guilt, and without extremes. So we can start small together. If you have more questions about detoxing or like which ones are good, which ones are not good, like please let us know. Hannah and I love this kind of stuff and we research this. Please let us know what you're thinking and we can help you. So shoot us a DM, comment below if you're interested. We can send you more information about how to hop on a free discovery call with us. It's a consultation call where you learn more about what we do and you can see how we can help you. So we do a, quick questionnaire, figure out where you're at, what you're struggling with, and how we can help. We create an action plan for you. So thank you so much for hopping on here and I'll see you next time. Bye.